Ramy didn't say anything at the press conference, but winter is coming.
And you know, I loved it. Now, when he said it, did
he shocked me when he said that.
Did you know he was going to say that?
No! But yes, Ramy was absolutely already good 2 weeks out. I have pictures from when he arrived. Every day I look at him, and I'm like, maybe we should just leak one. Listen, you know what? The goal, you know what the goal was? The goal was not to let people know what he looked like.
For the pressure?
And you know why? You know, not for pressure. Because here's the deal. You know, do you remember the first time Ramy came on stage? The very first time?
Yeah, New York.
New York Pro 2013. Yeah. Nobody knew what he looked like. No. And I only told him something big is coming.
He blew up, like everybody was talking about.
Okay, but were you there in New York? Were you there?
No, no.
Okay, I can tell you. For the crowd in New York is known to love big guys. That's why I told him, listen, you got to do New York. Yeah. And the crowd in New York is really, really crazy when somebody big that looks good gets on stage. When he stepped on stage for the first time, the first impression, it was the first time I heard the New York crowd just say nothing. It was quiet. It was peaceful. It was like everybody was in awe and shock that this was even possible. And I wanted the people to have that again, to see, because everybody wanted to see what he looked like. We posted no progress pictures. I just said he will be the best Ramy. But I can tell you that this will be a Ramy that you will all appreciate, and he will make the country proud for sure. Yeah. So, of course, all the haters and all the fans are ready, and they can't wait to see him walk on stage. So when he walked on stage at the Olympia, it was the same thing. Can you imagine? People like, he's not in shape. He's going to be, like, you know, he didn't say nothing. Ramy didn't say anything at the press conference, but winter is coming. And you know, I loved it. Now, when he said it, did you shocked me when he said that. Did you know he was going to say that? No! Yo, he didn't? Listen, I tell you the truth. Did you guys see the story that I posted when me and him, we walked to the park at night?
Walking the dog, making the game plan. And being,
winter is coming.
Winter is coming, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And being relaxed and calm.
You know?
Yes,
and he said something, winter is coming. I didn't even know, because I never watched Game of Thrones. I didn't know that this was... I didn't even know it was the Game of Thrones. I didn't know what that means. I was the same. I didn't know. I just said winter's coming because we had a cool night that night. Yeah. You know? So I said maybe because it's cold. So I didn't pay no attention. Oh. And then he said it again at the press conference.
Do you have the quality now?
Winter is coming.
And then someone told me, I think I asked him, when that's coming, because it was from Game of Thrones.
In 12 hours, it is.
And
what's coming in 12 hours?
Winter's coming.
The winter's coming.
Yeah,
all right.
The winter's coming.
All right, get some rest, champ. Get some rest.
So much, brother.
I heard it from Nick Strength and Power, and he said that's from Game of Thrones. I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't know he watched Game of Thrones.
I'm right next to him, and I had no idea what the hell he's talking about.
I didn't know, but that was the best quote ever. And I know he didn't want to give promises like before because, you know, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. So I love that, you know, he stayed calm. Nobody even was talking about that he was a threat. Everybody was Phil Heath and Brandon. Phil Heath and Brandon. And he just came in and I
made it very clear. I made it very clear in a couple of interviews before. I said, everybody's making this a Brandon Phil show.
Yes.
I said there are going to be 2 more guys.
He's in the country.
Yeah.
So the Olympia is no longer safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss you, brother, and I know we can do many things together.
I'm not convinced that Brandon is the only competition for Phil. I think.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I think that there's different people that are going to be fighting for the title.
Yep.
I thought William Bonac and Ramy, you know. Because I didn't think, when I make this interview, I didn't think Hardy was going to come because Hardy's visa was denied at one point. So I didn't know. Because if I knew Hardy was coming, I said there's 3 more guys that have something to say about this, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, it was a
really wish Rolly came.
It was an awesome Olympia. Everybody looked good, you know. Some people not as good as they, you know, as we thought. But the thing is, you know, Ramy won. He's the new Mr. Olympia. Nobody can take that away from him.
Now,
and he did not, and there was no controversy.
No, it was far.
There was no controversy. He was clear cut. You know, it wasn't even close. It was a landslide, I would call it. You know?
Yeah.